Welcome, true seekers, to the Tarot Temple here at Spearit Vibes. This happy new year work and money report is for Leo's sun, moon, rising, and cusp. Please be mindful that this platform is designed to inform and to educate, so you may want to bring your learning tools. Also, be mindful to support this platform with your likes by commenting, sharing, and by subscribing. Remember to press that bell. Now let's prepare for what messages the source would like to relate to you for your 22 report, your 2022 report. I know it will be beneficial, so please stay awake. Awesome. Okay, so welcome back, Crown and Glory. You kind of caught me off guard. I was trying to fix the film and the device and everything, and it started rolling. So I guess it was source saying, get going. Okay, I don't want to wear myself out anyway. I've been getting sleepy lately. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with your planetary lineup for this season. I don't know when things will unfold, but I look at this as a report, like the stepping stones that would lead to your outcomes for the 2022 new year. And I pray that not only that you're doing well, but that you get your heart's desire if you've been doing the work. Okay, if you've been loving, kind, I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, before I say this, I realized that my deck did not include the planet Pluto. So I had to be creative and find cards that would substitute that until I could get a deck that did. And you so happen to pull one as your external energy, which is the lemon. Okay, so your external energy would be Pluto. Okay, and the lemon is represented by that. Your internal energy for 2022 is the Martian energy, and it will be ruled by the cups or the heart. So externally, things may not be as sweet as you would like it to be. Pluto is the energy of transformation. It's the energy of restriction, okay? And I have come to learn on my own, through my own experiences, that Saturn does not control Pluto or Uranus, okay? So I consider them like the grandparents of the universe, okay? And Pluto deals with a lot of dark energy, so you may be experiencing a lot of dark energies, external dark energies, that's kind of making you frown. You may not be liking the challenges that are coming at you, but I can admit that Plutonian energy, Plutonic energy, however you pronounce it, it does come to transform your life, okay, in some shape, form, or fashion. It's also considered the energy of the Amina, okay, of your dark shadows, okay, the things that you may fear, the things that, again, the things that distaste, things you don't like, you have to deal with, okay? So that's externally. But internally, you'll be dealing with your personal passions, the things that you want to put your efforts into. And maybe this is change, maybe this is love, because Martin is passionate about whatever it's involved in, okay? You may be taking a look at what you want to assert yourself into, okay, and be inspired by this Plutonic energy. That's weird. You may be inspired by this energy, okay, to do something, okay. I've heard to make your mark. So I'm going to put that here, and we're going to go ahead and find out your mood this year for 2022, okay? The mood or your moon energy, okay? This is going to kind of help you see how you're going to flow, okay? How you're going to flow. Because the moon deals with our emotions. And externally, you be in the moon in Aries, okay? And that's saying remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. And I know with Plutonic energy or Pluto energy, that can be tough because you're probably going to be experiencing things you never experienced before, things that seem odd. Like you, with the Pluto energy, you really get to see the hearts of man, okay? And it can be dark. People are dark. Not everybody is light energy, okay? So it's kind of like two forces fighting each other, light against darkness, you know what I'm saying? But I know that the light always wins in the end. Yeah, the dark may win the battle, but it never wins the war. Internally, you're going to be dealing with the hair. Wow, we're talking about sexual energies right off the bat. It'll be an auspicious time for new beginnings. Then we just say that something you want to put your energy into. Okay, for something fertile, you'll have a fertile brain this season. And again, I keep hearing you may be making your mark in the world. And I'm not saying that's going to happen in 2022, but the steps that you take, okay, what I really believe is going to be coming from this experience nonetheless. Let's get you a one-word reference for this year and for this report, okay? This is still a work and money report, okay? Creating things is work, all right? Changing the world or humanity is work, okay? Developing yourself materially or spiritually is work, all right? So you have whole, and the subscript is measure. Whole, W-H-O-L-E, and measure, okay? So it kind of speaks for itself. You may want the whole thing, whatever it's involved. You want to be whole, you know? And that, to me, is education. When you are whole, that's true education. You know a lot about different things. And to be educated is to know how to live. And that's what this lemon is, to be, you know, this Plutonic or Pluto energy lets you see a lot of times, like, some people just don't know how to live. You know, maybe they have a different background, different belief, whatever it is. And maybe you come into this world to show them how to live. Everybody don't know love. They think they know love, but everybody does not know love. That's why when I meet people and they use that word, I say, what do you mean by it? Define it. And I can't find one yet that can define it for themselves. Okay? So once you can define it, then you can begin to measure yourself first. Not others, but yourself. Okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, because you know how I am about time. And I want to try to get as many out before the first of the year, so you will have something to begin with. And I will be back with another one as soon as I can. I don't know when, but I will try to be back ASAP. Overall energy is, didn't I tell you that dark and light energy? You have the Two of Swords. And that is based on the King of Pentacles. They go a measure. And what can you expect? The Page of Pentacles, all right? Stemming from the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So some of you may have a lot of Taurus in your chart. You may be involved with Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And the outcome, damn, Nine of Pentacles, okay? Conflict inner challenge, supportive energy, or your blessing. Your blessed energy we'll discuss momentarily. But underneath, we have the Tower, which deals with Uranus energy, okay? This is shock. This is surprise. This is being knocked off, you know, knocked off your high horse. You know, it deals with ego and revelation, okay? Yeah, you may have a revelation, a reveal that you have to take that in. There's nothing you can do about the truth. You can ignore it, but you can't change it. And at some point, you will have to accept it. And if you don't, be, please know God got his way of having you swallow that truth. Okay, so that's your underlying energy. Okay, and I'm thinking more of it is I'm feeling like it's enlightenment. You know, things that you wasn't aware of, and that's what Pluto brings as well. Things that you thought was that you thought ought to have been, you'll find out it's far from the truth. Okay, and for some of you, it's going to be based on the King of Pentacles energy. Now, to me, ooh, look, that went to the right of me, which is a force. Okay, this is something you will be doing, and you will be taking a look at the whole measure. Okay, I don't know if this is a plan. I don't know if this is money, but I do know King Pen deals with money, cash. Okay, ideas on how to make money. Okay, you will be doing this. You'll be taking a very close look, trying to intuit something. Wow, I didn't know that. For some of you, again, this is about beliefs in certain societies. You may be investing, in other words, like you may be a part of an organization where you give your donations, your tithes, your membership fees or whatever. You're going to be forced to take a look at that. Okay? There may be some things you don't agree with because we got Pluto energy here. Okay? And you're going to have to deal with some energies that you feel like are unfair to you. And you're going to be learning and developing your attitude through this to learn how to have a lot more self-control, because here it says remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. And you're going to be feeling like, well, I'm not doing anything to them. Why do I have to be sensitive? Because they don't know what you know. And it's bringing you to a higher level. And even I have come to learn that God would take care of it. He said that, you know, you don't need to take revenge. That's my job. And I'll be doing the payback. You know, and we oftentimes want the Most High to do it on our clock. But I do know that he comes by surprise. And you can warn and warn and warn. But they will not know until it is done. So some of you are going to be taking a look at that. You may be thinking like, I don't know if this is the thing for me. I don't know, or maybe it is. But you're definitely going to be using your more intuitive side. Okay? Some of you, this is business. Okay? And I don't know, you may be dealing with the light and dark of yourself, you know, because I see the King of Pentacles as being fair. And your overall energy is this Two of Swords. You may be battling with that within yourself. Your right and your wrong, your dark side and your light side, your shadow and your light. They look like twin brothers. Okay? So your overall energy, to me, is battling with yourself. That's what's coming out this year. You're going to be battling with yourself. And it's based on business, based on money, based on societies, groups, whatever you have memberships in. Okay? That's big. That's really big. And it's stemming from the Seven of Pentacles. Now, again, you have already invested in this. Some of you, this may be family, heritage. If this may be something that your dad was in. You know, this is generational. This deals with generational income, generational wealth. Whether you building it or you have inherited it, and you have to, you're responsible for building for the next generation, okay? This is, to me, you put a lot of work in this, planning this. For some of you, this is your desire. And you may have to borrow from this resource. Yeah, you may have to borrow from this resource. or I keep hearing family, bloodline, blood relative may be responsible for you making plans with finances, with money. For some kind of work. To establish something. I keep hearing clock. Like it's like you're watching the clock, or time will have a lot to do with it, like the time of day, your time, a time to work, you know. And it's kind of like at the forefront of everything that you're doing this year. And I'm also hearing toots, like you may be tooting your own horn, which will make sense with this tower energy. Like I said, it could knock your ego off. The tower would enlighten you. It would knock your ego off. Let's get a card of reason. Like, why is this happening between the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles? Okay, because coming from a relative, they're pulling out of their resources, things that they work for, things that they've saved, retirements, retirement accounts, investments, okay, based on your idea, based on something you want to do, something that you only have so much time for, but you've been tooting your horn, okay, you've been kind of boasting and bragging about your accomplishments, about your capabilities. And the reason is the Six of Swords based on the Sun. Okay. So I'm hearing like you need to be like you're trying to play your cards right, and I don't know why I'm here targeting a Joker, like the Joker. Okay, so if you think about Batman and the Joker, okay, and he was full of riddles and so forth, okay, somebody may think stuff is cute and funny, and it also has something to do with your connection. This is a bright, sunny, open connection, you know, one that displays a lot of affection here, okay. It's clear to me that it's like the sun is shining on this connection. This is, I'm hearing co-creator, okay? And some of you are trying to pinpoint where you want to be based on this, this partnership. Okay, I'm feeling co-creator, this connection, okay? This is, I'm not saying that this is a like pretty healthy, doesn't mean it's perfect or doesn't have problems, but it's a good soul connection, okay? You may be soul and don't even know it. I'm talking about like from years ago, from the soul, in other lifetimes. That's why this connection is so like instant, like you know it, you can identify it even though you don't know the person. You still having to get to know that person, that soul, but you feel that divine connection, okay? Yeah, so what can you expect? Some of you may have Aries in your chart, okay? So I'm hearing claps. You're trying to hold on to what you have. You're looking at how you can hold on to something, or how did I want to put this? Because I'm hearing claps. Like, put it together with something else. Okay, because I'm like, you're trying to engineer something. Okay. You're trying to make something happen stemming from this resource. And I keep saying this is a relative. And for some of you, I don't know if this is an ancient, for some of you, this is an old, ancient connection. You don't realize it, but it is. You just hear again in this lifetime. Okay? Trying to collapse, trying to put something together, probably with this soul connection. All right? With the soul connection. Okay, but your outcome is this Nine of Pentacles. Okay? This Nine of Pentacles is alone. Some of you are chained to this. You're chained to your room. You're chained to this place. Okay? You're chained to it. You know, you're feeling you locked down, like you locked down and focused on what you want to do and how you want to make things happen. And because this is a lot of isolation. And some of you are rolling on one wheel. I've heard of that before, but I don't know what that means. Like you on one leg, you know. Like it's only so much you can do, only so much support that you have. And you're having to look at the responsibility and make some decisions. Okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles typically is okay with being alone, focusing on dreams, goals, and manifestations. Okay? Because this is an independent energy. Even if you have to go and work a 9 to 5, you still thinking and dreaming up ways to be an independent, to be an entrepreneur or whatever preneur that you are seeking. Okay, your conflict is this Five of Wands. Now, Leo, I think you've had this before about being in a battle with somebody. I don't know, somebody's trying to fight you for your money, trying to strategize about, you know, your ideas, your plans, okay? But it's not working. And for some of you, it may be this association that you're with that I was bringing up in the beginning. Whatever this society that you're in, you know, it's a conflict because they plot, planning, and strategize and trying to start shit, okay? And I think this is the leader in the back there trying to figure out the next step. Trying to figure like what the outcome is going to be. You know, because he's watching him. Like, you need to do this, but I see whoever this is strong. They fight your ass back. Don't give a damn. See, they resilient. It could be you or someone else. I'm thinking this is you. Resilient. Able to fight back. And see, this one right here, he do whatever he told. You need to feel part of the group. Conflict. Okay? Conflict. Because this leader wants something to change. And I'm believing you got it. You got the goal, you know. You got the plan. You got the idea. But what's going to help you and support you, you have this, what I call the publishing card. Okay, maybe that's what you're taking a look at. For some of you, this may be a resume. Others of you, but it definitely has something to do with your background. Okay, your background is going to help you. You may be writing a book. You may be blogging or vlogging. But your story, it doesn't have to be long. You know, you tell your story. And that's what's going to be a big help to you in this plan. in this building, in building your enterprise and building your business idea. So you definitely going to be focused on money plans and ideas for 2022. Now, what I want to do at this point is sum this all up and see what this is going to be like. All right? We're going to sum it up. Your Happy New Year Working Money Report for 2022. Let's sum it up. All right? And I'm not sure which one you want me to do, source. So please give it to me again if that's... Oh, again, you have rabbit. Okay, so we're talking about fertility, fertile ideas, your mind, and maybe even your sexuality, because we have Mars here and we have this connection here. All right, and I see, two people working together. This is like the ventriloquist, and then that's the doll, that sort of reiterates his thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Who speaks for you. All right, someone speaks for you. Very fertile, though. A very fertile connection. Again, this is kind of like the magician who works for himself, on stage, demonstrating talents. Okay, and Leos, you are very talented. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you a Spirit Vibes message and reflective. And then I think we'll be done. Yeah. For Leo, sun, moon, rising. I'm sorry, my crown and glories. Sun, moon, rising, and on the cusp, dear source. Sun, moon, rising, and on the cusp for my crown and glories. What spiritual vibe message do you have for them for this Happy New Year Working Money 2022 report, dear source? What message do you have for them? You have shenanigans. Okay, you have shenanigans, fun. You may have to figure out how to have a little fun, or you may be dealing with people who's, full of trouble, just doing foolish shit, which comes from this Pluto energy that's putting a sour taste in your mouth. Okay, let's get a reflective. Alright, source, what's the reflective for the shenanigans? Because to them, they having fun. This is fun for them in that conflict, and in this Pluto that you're going to be sort of forced by the universe to kind of humble yourself and deal with some shit, which you don't like because it's not you, it's outside of you. The High Priestess, beautiful energy. I love the High Priestess, and she is the revealer. And this may be you keeping some things to yourself, okay? Or she's going to be your helpmate in getting through all of this. She's going to be revealing things to you, your intuition. Remember, we talked about that. Some of you may be building something that's fun, and she's going to be revealing this to you on how to make these things happen. Remember, it's kind of like a stage person, somebody who works for themselves, but they use their magic, okay, to get their point across to the world, okay? That used to be kind of big when I was a little girl, you know what I'm saying, ventriloquist. And on that note, I'll leave it here. Crowns of Glory, thank you so much for checking in with me here at Spirit Vibes at the Tarot Temple. I can't wait to bring you another one, hopefully soon. But until then, take care of yourself. Happy New Year. Hotep, peace, and one love.